So talk to us about that fight taking place in Chicago.
Yeah, my second pro fight against a Mexican opponent, 4-4, has never been stopped. But that law changed next Friday.
Give us, talk to us about your last fight. You had Conor McGregor walk you into the ring. It was an exciting moment. You had thousands of fans cheering on a guy who's making his professional debut on St. Patty's.
It's an Irish thing. In the amateurs, I was a big name in the amateurs, and in Ireland, amateur boxing is very prominent. So, for me, I already had a big following, and it's followed through in the professional ranks, and especially after what happened in the Olympics. So, they came out to support. It was probably the best sporting experience of my life so far. It definitely has beat me winning the World Amateur Championships and me winning an Olympic bronze medal and every other title I've won. So, as a sporting point of view, definitely the pinnacle so far. But, we're going on up, and I believe we'll get more nights like that, bigger nights.
Now, you were the favorite to win a gold medal in the Olympics. Now, for some of the fight fans out there who are unaware of Michael Conlan, give us the story, what happened, and why you became a superstar after that.
Yeah, well, going into the Olympic Games, I was the current European and world champion, ranked world #1 by a long way. And, I was the favourite going in. I was #1 seed. I won my first fight. I fought the Russian boxer for the medal, and I beat him around the ring, beat him to a pulp.
Right.
And for some reason, the decision went against me. I couldn't understand it. So I've been robbed in boxing before.
Right.
Amateur boxing happens. You usually take it on the chin, and every other time I've took it on the chin. But this time I felt that, I believed I was going to win that gold medal. Everybody else believed I was going to win the gold medal. And, it truly broke my heart because there was no doubt in my mind I was winning it. And when that happened, I reacted how I did. I was sick of people saying, fuck you, we're going to rob you. So I just said, fuck them back. And I flipped the bird. And, the judges on national TV all around the world.
They saw it. No time to edit that out.
Everybody's seen it. And I kind of went viral, so
yeah, they couldn't censor that.
It went good. It worked out well. At the start, I thought maybe I shouldn't have done that after, but it was just a natural reaction. It wasn't planned or anything. It was natural, and it was from the heart. And I think people, resonated with that, and they enjoyed that. So, I kind of became a global superstar.
Yeah, it happened organically. Yeah. You can't take that back. Now, with those dreams being broken and being shattered and taken away from you, are you now looking to get that world title around your waist? Now, this is only your second professional fight, but are you looking to fulfill those dreams?
It's probably the best and the worst thing that's ever going to happen to me because, it's something that's now going to be the driving force of my professional career. I've always wanted to be a professional world champion anyway, but my real dream is to be Ireland's greatest ever fighter. And if I'm Ireland's greatest ever fighter, I'm definitely going to be one of the greats, naturally.
Who is the best and greatest Irish fighter? Because Irish boxing has a great,
great history
in Ireland.
But there's a mix-up, Carl Frampton's definitely in the running for being a world champion. And going for #3, I plan to win 3 world titles in 3 different weight divisions. Probably more than 3 world titles, but definitely in 3 different weight divisions.
You always have Barry McGregor. What's that? Featherweight? Yeah.
McGregor, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, he won 1, I think. But I definitely want to eclipse those guys and be the greatest. And I'm not saying in a bad way or anything or being cheeky to anybody. It's just what I feel, I believe I'm able for, and what's truly in me, and that is to be the greatest fighter Ireland's ever produced.
Let's talk about Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton is a 2-division champion.
Yep,
he's talking about moving up to 130 pounds in the junior lightweight division. Do you see anything promising in that weight division for Carl Frampton? And possibly in the future, you two can tangle in a tremendous fight in Ireland. So see who's the best Irish fighter in the world.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely a fight that I would love down the lane if Carl's still around. But if not, he's not. He's not really going to. It's not really going to affect my career if I do or not fight him. But obviously, I would like to. I think he's a great fighter, and I know when the time comes, I'll be ready for him if it ever comes. But definitely Conlan is a fantastic fighter. He has a great chance of winning 3 world titles in 3 different weight divisions. And he's looking for Corrales, is it, at 130?
Yeah, 130.
And that's definitely a winnable fight. He's small. That's one thing. It'll be his disadvantage because I thought he was a small featherweight.
He is a small guy. Yeah, he's around 5'4".
And he fought with Leo. Leo's only moved up as well. So if he fights one of the bigger guys, I don't know. It could be a different story, but. 130, I think he definitely has a great chance of winning, but I think he could be a bit small. I hope he wins. But
let's talk about your future. You might be fighting on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao, taking on Jeff Horn in Australia.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff Horn's a bit of an unknown commodity.
Yeah.
How do you see that fight playing out? And does Horn have a shot against Manny Pacquiao?
I don't think Jeff Horn has a chance in hell, and I'm not being bad to him.
Right.
I remember Jeff from the amateurs, and I've seen some of his pro fights.
Okay.
And, Manny Pacquiao's Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
It's just as simple as that. He's been one of my favorite fighters since I was a kid, and the fact that I'm going to be fighting on his undercard is a dream come true. So I'm expecting Pacquiao under 6 rounds, maybe even under 4 rounds.
So you feel he's going to get that knockout? Because it's been a couple of years since he scored that knockout.
It's been a couple of years.
I believe against Miguel Cotto back in 2009.
Yeah, I think this guy will make Pacquiao look like he's back to his best.
There you go. Now, Manny Pacquiao, he started his career at a very low weight division, I believe around 106, 108 pounds.
Yeah.
Now, you are a featherweight yourself.
I'm a super bantamweight.
Oh, super bantamweight, excuse me, 122. Now, do you feel that you can rise in weight very much like the great Manny Pacquiao?
I don't think I could do what Pacquiao done, and I'll be honest, I'm not going to say I'm going to be Manny Pacquiao and do 8 division, I think, is he? I don't think I could do 8 divisions. I can definitely do 3 or 4. I think 4 is pushing it, but I definitely could do 3.
Now, let's talk about Conor McGregor. Now, they say on his side, the contract's already signed.
Yep.
They're waiting for Floyd. Do you think this fight's going to happen? And is it a fight, or is it simply just an event?
I think it's going to happen, but I hope it happens now. Conor is, for me knowing him personally, he's a guy who believes himself.
Yeah.
100% belief, and you can say whatever you want, and on paper and logically, Mayweather is going to win easy apparently, but Conor McGregor is a guy who you can never write off, and that's the truth. It's simple. He's a guy who he'll definitely have a puncher's chance, and he's a guy who's defied the odds every single game so far. Boxing is boxing. Mm-hmm. One punch can change a fight.
It's true.
Floyd's 40 now. It's going to be a very, very tough fight.
Now, do you think it goes 12 rounds? Floyd is known to just go
Floyd. I think it goes.
Cruises the easy route.
I think if Floyd's going to win, he's going to win by just complete skill. Box for the full 12. I wouldn't be surprised if it was going completely against Conor flag him to the head or something. Something
we talked about that, and we think it's going to be in the contract that he doesn't, make such a move. But that would be funny. I'm not the biggest Floyd fan, so I think I would enjoy that.
Now listen, Conor's a guy who I'll never write off, because when you have 100% belief in yourself, no matter what it is, things happen. Like Tony Bellew, David Hay. I was convinced Hay was going to win.
Honestly, I'm not a betting man, and I should have put money on Bellew. Jesus, I did not expect that.
I thought that's like a freak accident kind of thing that's happened. So anything can happen.
Yeah.
I'm the older man again.
Now, do you feel this fight can produce more pay-per-views over the record of Pacquiao versus Mayweather?
Easy.
Yeah, I agree.
It is an event. It's the event. This rivalry, which I think is stupid between boxing and MMA, they should be kind of pushing each other instead of going against each other. But the rivalry between boxing and MMA, an MMA fighter versus a boxing fighter, who wins? It's a bit unfair because it's a boxing match.
You're right.
Put Floyd in a cage and
he's going to get his ass whooped. Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's finished in 10 seconds.
And he knows that.
So, and he's saying, no, well, Conor has a chance. He's selling the fight.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He's selling the fight, and it's what he has to do. But, I would like to see maybe a rematch clause for the cage. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I know. Unfortunately, Floyd won't do that, though,
Too much money
do you think we'll see more of this since boxing and MMA are coming together? Or you think this is just a one-time deal?
There's no MMA fighter in the world like Conor McGregor. There's no other boxing.
What about
fighter
Anderson Silva versus Roy Jones Jr.?
No, it does not sell. It doesn't sell.
Yeah.
They can do it,
Yeah,
but it doesn't sell. You know,
Co-feature.
a co-feature it would work, but like there's no other fighter in the world like Floyd Mayweather. There's no other fighter in the world like Conor McGregor, and it's as simple as that.
You're right. Both guys can sell this
You know,
damn fight like no other.
The best versus the best in each sport.
Well, let's not talk about the biggest event. Let's talk about the biggest fight in 2017. You know what I'm talking about. Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, my man?
Triple G. Triple G for me. Listen, if Canelo can't hurt Chavez or can't hurt Miguel Cotto, he's not going to hurt
That's
Triple
what I
G.
thought myself.
You know, Triple G has showed a bit some signs of aging in recent times, but he has been fighting very regularly. For a guy who's a world champion, he's been fighting 4 or 5 times a year. So, you know, I feel the break here from his last fight will do him a world of good. I think he comes in and he takes Canelo out late.
Yeah, your trainer here thinks Canelo.
I'm surrounded by Mexicans. They all think Canelo, but you know, I just have a feeling Triple G. People are writing him up. People just think he's a plod coming forward fighter, but he's not. He's very smart, very skillful, and you know, great balance. Always in position to punch, and can punch with both hands. So you know, he's got a great boxing skill set. You know, Olympic silver medalist, world amateur champion. You know, these things do not come easy. They don't come easy, so you know you need to be skillful to be that. You can't just be a plod forward puncher.
Yeah.
So you know, I think people underestimate the skills because he's just been walking through people.
Yeah, and then Daniel Jacobs is a tremendous athlete.
Daniel Jacobs is probably 180 in the ring, so you
185,
know,
I think.
like Triple G obviously is probably only like 168, 164. You know, in the ring after
Yeah, I think he came in like at 167. He was like very light.
No, he never goes heavy, so
it's a small middleweight.
I think Canelo comes in the ring 175.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And let's talk about you training here at The Rock. You train alongside with WBO featherweight champion Oscar Valdez. You have WBO junior featherweight Jesse Magdaleno.
Yeah.
You have a lot of great fighters training here. You have Alfredo Angulo. You got, I believe, Dominic Brazil. Does he still train here?
Yeah.
You got a lot of great fighters. Talk to us about having those fighters around you and motivating you to becoming the champion that you want to become one day.
It's fantastic. You know, I'm sure in the ring with Oscar Valdez and Jesse Magdaleno. And you know, these are experiences you can't buy. It's tough in there.
Yeah.
You know, it is the hurt business, and in this gym, people come to hurt each other and sparring, and it's as simple as that. You know, you're learning all the time, and you know, you're getting in there, you're surviving, you're working on things. I'm definitely inspired to be with Irby, and I see the work they put in camp. I'm putting the work in with them. And, you know, I definitely see myself being in their position very soon. It's a great gym. You have Jason Quigley here also. Terrell Gaucher.
I forgot to mention my buddy Jason Quigley. Another Irishman.
We've got a lot of people here, a lot of prospects too, and everybody seems to be driving each other on. You know, success breeds success, and this gym is very successful.
Yeah.